Hey, and welcome back to the Lotus Crochet Night Show. I am super happy to have you here today. So come on in, and get in where you fit in, because I've always got room right around my table for you, your friends, and your frenemies. So go ahead, like, share, start a watch party. Go ahead and tell somebody that Lotus Crochet Ignites is hot on the box. I'm going to encourage you, grab your notebook and grab your pen, because I always say note takers are money makers and note takers are change makers.
All right, it's dynamite. It's time to ignite and take flight in every area of your life as the Lotus Crochet Ignite Show soars to new heights. Tonight, our phenomenal guest is none other than...
That's right. She's going to be showing today, Miss Marie Conte. Happy anniversary. And we're going to be celebrating your anniversary all day long on the Lotus Crochet Ignite Show. So if you know Miss Marie Conte, and even if you don't, go to her page, Miss Marie Conte on Facebook, DM her, tell her happy anniversary, because she is celebrating a wonderful anniversary. I think they've been married for 39 years, but don't tell her that I told you. But go to her page and celebrate her on this amazing day of her anniversary. And so today I am so excited about this book called The Empowered Me. The Empowered Me. We are focusing on the empowered you. Yes, the book launch has launched today. It is coming your way. It's in your way. So go ahead and take this book and bring it home. Go on to Amazon and get this amazing book. It's going to empower you. It's empowering people all around the world. And I just got to tell you that this book is a #1 international best-selling author. The Bible, and I believe in the Bible, and I believe in the law of attraction. So we got to speak this into existence. This book is a #1 international best-selling book. And guess what? It's because we have got your help all around the world to have this materialize. So I want to thank you. I want to send you some love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love out to you. And so as you come in and get in where you fit in, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to open the platform. And you can also go to LinkedIn. Go right here. Go right there. You see that? Go right there. And if you would, send me some hearts. It's down at the bottom of your page. You see the hearts going up? And also at the bottom of your page, let me move this back up, for those of us that's a little technically savvy and or technically challenged. It's okay. Okay, we're going to share now. Go ahead and share that with as many folks as you possibly can. And I'm getting some great feedbacks. Go ahead and share this to as many folks as you can. Okay, and tell them to come in, because it's time for them to win as well with the Empowered Me book today. And you can go right over to Amazon. You can see the link below and grab your book. And here's the wonderful thing. It's only $2.99. It's only $2.99 for this wonderful ebook. And that's right. You'll be seeing my pretty face throughout the day. But my pretty face is not the only pretty face in the house. I have another amazing co-authors of this book. So for those of you that's just joining the show, I want to welcome you to the broadcast. I'm going backstage to get 2 phenomenal co-authors book. The first author that's going to be joining us is none other than the amazing CEO of Porch Talk, right? She's a speaker, she's an author, she's a trainer, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross is in the house. Also, another speaker, another trainer, another phenomenal co-author of this book, Dr. Daphne Suarez from Dubai, is in this house. Yes, this book is international. It's going worldwide, and it's going worldwide because of you, and we appreciate you. So I want to share with you a word from the visionary author before I go backstage and bring these powerful and dynamic women on that's going to empower you. And by the way, when you come in, let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know where we need to say a hello and give you a shout out to. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Shirley Murphy, the visionary author of the upcoming anthology book titled The Empowered Me. This book promises to chronicle the author's real life's undertakings, the empowered journey on how they rose beyond the challenges that was capable of stopping them. They grew in the process and today stand empowered. Myself and some phenomenal ladies are out to inspire growth, confidence, and also ignite the courage to rise against all odds. And I'm so excited about what is coming because this is going to be an epic book, a must-read book by everyone who desires transformational growth in their life, in their career, and of course in their business. This book will be releasing in January 2023. What an amazing gift that we have packed up for you to help you become the very best you that you had ever dreamed of becoming in 2023 and beyond. So stay tuned and get ready to grab a copy of the book as we'll be releasing in January 2023. See you soon.
Welcome to the stage, Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross from Chicago, Illinois, and Dr. Daphne Suarez from Dubai. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hi.
Woo! Well, ladies, the book is finally here for the masses, and I'm so happy to be a part of it with you. Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross is in the house from Chi-Town. Please say hello to our audience.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited today for the release of this new book, and I'm looking forward to you and all the comments that you're going to have as you begin to read these phenomenal stories that we've written for you. So, hey, look, don't forget, get your copy today.
All right, fantastic. Always coming in the house full of power. So happy to have you here, Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross, out of Chi-Town. And of course, we're going all the way over to Dubai for a word from none other than our amazing co-author, Dr. Daphne Suarez. Take it away.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited today to be here and that the book has been launched. More power to us and to you. There are amazing stories of women who have broken free, who have conquered and have done it. And sure, you will be empowered if you grab a read of this book. A wonderful gift I think you could make as soon we will be approaching February, which is Valentine's Day. Time to celebrate love. So, a beautiful way to share love is give this book to your loved ones so that they can also be empowered and transform their life and have full hope and trust in themselves and not give up.
Awesome. Woo, woo! I love it. So, earlier today, we had the visionary herself, none other than Shirley Murphy, join us. We had the forward author, Miss Allison G. Daniels, come in. And of course, we went all the way to Australia with our other co-author, Marae Tulakima. And then, of course, we went to Georgia, and none other than the amazing woman that helps you move your body, Mrs. Jennifer McNeil, was in the house. And Miss Conte, she was trying to come in the house. She couldn't get in when she wanted to, but she sure tried because you know today is her anniversary. Mwah, 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 and we send you love. And now I get to be here with Chi-Town's best, Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross, and of course, Dubai doing what it do with Dr. Daphne Suarez. So listen, ladies, let's get into it. I asked the ladies earlier, what was it that was challenging to them during this time when they were writing their portion of the book? Because let's face it, we all face different challenges in life, and maybe we weren't, challenged to write the book, but challenges occurred in life, maybe being on time for something, or maybe your car broke down, or there was a myriad of things that probably gave us a challenge during this time. So let's talk about it. Dr. Daphne, let's hear from you.
Beautiful question, beautiful point. For me, the biggest challenge was that what do I talk about? Because I come from a generation, especially where, we are told that keep quiet, don't share it. What will
Yes.
people think? What will people say? So, first was the decision making, what do I share? And how much do I share? Should I share or should I not share? Should I like censor the stuff? But once I dived in, especially, I like the graphic on the cover of the book, which is a punch of breaking through. And I know I've always figured myself breaking through the wall, really having that complete breakthrough, believing in myself. And I said, for the sake of my audience, my readers, and my co authors, I will break through. I will grab that power from myself and break it through that ceiling and let others also be empowered and not give up. To hell with what the world thinks, what other people think, because it's my
Yes.
story. It's not anyone else's story. It's my story of success, and the intention is good. The main thing I feel, in anything that you do, you should not have any secondary gain. That's where you drown. If your intention is clear, that you want to really empower others, want to help others, you're not looking for any secondary gain, you will start opening up, and you will be, get that inspiration from God to keep doing it. And
Exactly.
slowly you will be shredding your, you could say, the scales like a fish. You keep on shredding away, and it's beautiful that the amount of power, the way you sparkle once your story is done and passed over to the editor and publisher.
Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So thank you so much for sharing that. And folks, if you are just coming in, welcome to the broadcast, The Empowered Me, with the co-authors from this amazing book that's launching today. We just heard from none other than Dubai's best, Dr. Daphne Soares, as she shared some of the challenging things that occurred during the time we were writing this amazing book. And so now we're going straight to you, Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross from Chi-Town. Tell us some of the challenges that you faced while we were doing our thing to get this book together.
Well, when I was asked to play a part in the book, the one thing that I was looking for was there's so many areas in my life that I believe that will help other people. Just like the doctor said, what story should I tell? Okay. And most of the time, all of us have the same story. It's just at a different time in our life
Yes.
that we have that story. So, but I know coming out of COVID, one of the main things was business and money. And how do I keep going despite what it looks like? And I decided to just write about the time when I was in so much debt that I couldn't see at all. I had no idea how I was going to get out of debt. When they say you were robbing Peter to pay Paul, I was robbing Peter, Paul, Eric, Derek, and everybody else. So, but when you're obedient, okay, when an ideal comes or a message comes to you to show you how to walk your way out of whatever situation it is you're in or the challenges, if you move right away, guess what? Then you don't have to worry about, hey, you know what am I gonna what story am I gonna tell? This is
Right,
the
right.
right story. This is the right story. So all I had to do was just write it out, write the plan, write it. As I began to write it, it really I began to say, wow, man, I can't believe it. But I do know that if I did it,
You
seriously,
can.
if I did it, they can do it too. And the good part about it is not only do they get a chance to read the section that I put in the book, if somebody is struggling in those areas, hey, guess what? They can contact
Yep.
me and I can walk them through the process.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So, folks, as you see, I look down periodically because I'm sharing this thing out because it's without question that people need to be empowered. And a lot of times, and we just succumb to the rigors of life. Sometimes we come to the naysayers. But this book is designed to help you rise above things that would disempower you and disenfranchise you, to help enfranchise you and empower you to be the best you that you can be. Because let's face it, life is a continual thing. We go from life to life. But in this one body, I think we have one chance in this current body that we're in. And so we have to make every moment of every day count. And we have to take those moments and be empowered in those moments to change our life if it's not the life we want to have, and to make it better for the life we want to really experience. And so, Dr. Daphne, let me ask you, you're in Dubai.
Mhm.
What are some of the customary things that people do in Dubai to overcome challenges and to be more empowered? Is it prayer? Is it meditation? Is it coming together with groups? Can you share that with our viewers?
Sure. The trend out here is that yes, people are very strong believers. In Dubai, it's a mixed country, having a lot of people from different nationalities, countries, people mostly coming for work here. So faith is the priority, and I'm truly blessed as a Christian to be able to practice my faith in this land. Thanks to the rulers, God bless the rulers, that they are really very accepting of us and supportive of us. So we pray a lot. But the thing is that we pray only to the good Lord, which is in silence and in secret. We never share, be it Christian or non Christian, no one shares anything with others, because I don't know what you would think of me, what you would say. Would you be happy on my downfall, of my failures, or would you support me? So, this is something that, I had to have a great breakthrough of sharing my story. Otherwise, it doesn't even happen in families. Maybe your close, your parents or your partner parents living with you would know the story. But again, it's never shared. It's taken something bad to share something that was not good with others, because we always, you know, again, coming from a generation of people's pleasers, we care too much about what the world will say rather than what we say and what we feel. But thanks to the Almighty, I have broken away from all those barriers and limiting beliefs. And right now, I would say I don't care what the world has to say, as long as I could help a beautiful soul and help them to live and live with more power. That is my secret sauce out here.
All right, that's that secret sauce, y'all. Get lost in that secret sauce. Get your biscuits and sop that secret sizzling sauce up. Woo! I'm loving it. So, look, I've spent some time in Chi-Town, and it's cold around this time of the year. But Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross, I know you keeping people warm out there with the love and the light that you share. So how do people in Chicago overcome the stagnation of what people might have told them in a negative way? And how do y'all overcome the cold out there?
Those of us are from Chicago. You got to realize that we're used to this cold weather, so it's not really cold. When I hear someone say, "You know what, man, I need to go somewhere where it's warm at," and I'll ask, "Well, what's the temperature there?" And they'll say, "Oh my God, it's like 60 degrees." That's weather for me to put on some shorts and what have you. That's summer weather for people that are in Chicago. But overcoming negativity, it's being um, within groups or connected to people that uh, they're looking for something more than just the negativity. Okay, they're speaking over their life, they're speaking things into their lives and into their loved ones. One of the things that I do is that I've got friends that if I call up a friend and they're dragging on the phone, and I don't want to talk to them. I said, you know what? Hey, wait, something came up. I gotta call you back because I don't want that. I don't want that atmosphere around me. Okay, even though sometimes things aren't going the way you want them to go, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. I tell people it's okay not to be okay, but just don't buy real estate there. Don't buy no real estate. Come on, we gotta do better. We gotta see better. And one of the things that as a pastor that I've preached the latter part of 2022, if you challenge it with the word, it will change. So if you challenge negative people, negative thoughts with good things, I guarantee you it will change.
Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I just got a word. I got to send a thank you. I'm sending a thank you out to Miss Barbara H. Smith. She just bought the book, and I'm shouting you out on the Lotus Richey Ignite show. So thank you, thank you, thank you to Miss Barbara H. Smith, and that's Mrs. too. I don't want her husband to call me up and be like, "What you mean, Miss? You know something I don't know?" So, Mrs. Barbara H. Smith, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And guess what? All of the ladies from the Empowered Me, thank you too. And so, go ahead, follow Mrs. Barbara H. Smith. Follow her lead. Go ahead and get your book. Get your book now so that you can be just filled with all of the wonderfulness of the Empowered Me book. And I'm going to go ahead and say to all of you here in Washington, D.C., where I'm at, on this wonderful podcast and broadcast with none other than Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross out of Chi-Town, and of course, Dr. Daphne Soares from Dubai is here with us. We are so delighted that you just have helped us. I sent something out to Dr. Patricia Rogers a little while ago from my phone, and I hadn't talked to Dr. Rogers in a while. She's been doing so many phenomenal things, but guess what? Dr. Rogers have just purchased a book. Woo woo! Let's hear for Dr. Patricia Rogers. She just got the book. Okay, and if you get the book, go ahead and text me. Our phones are open. Text one of the people that are a part of this book anthology. Text somebody you know. As soon as you get the book, let us know. I want to shout you out right here today on the Lotus Richey Ignite show as we talk about the Empowered Me. See, because Pastor, Doctor, is this true? Is this true? I'm just going to make a statement, and I want y'all to expound on it. Is this true that becoming empowered comes from the inside to the outside, and the more we come together, the stronger we are as a people? And I'm going to kick the ball right to you, Dr. Daphne, first, and then right to the pastor.
Beautiful. Okay, as far as a statement, definitely what's inside comes on the outside. But this reminds me of what the Bible says, that nothing bad can come out if you don't have it inside your heart, right? What you take inside, it comes out. So when there is good, there is really where you've gone, that pain, that suffering, that challenge you have gone through. You have taken that strength from someone else, got empowered, stood on your story in confidence, and you have made it happen. So the benefit of this, and even of your statement, is that when people buy this book, it's not only by one or two authors. There are many of us who have contributed to this book. So when you read our different stories, and all of us are coming from different backgrounds, different families, different cultural backgrounds, countries, and everything. So all this put together, you take it and literally digest it, eat it up, let it be a part of you, so that when challenges come your way, which will definitely come, that's part of life to have challenges, but let it not break you, but let it make you. And as you get empowered, we want you to give that power to someone else, so that they can be a ripple effect, and this never stops, so that all globally are empowered, and we can say, the empowered me. More success to all of us.
Awesome, fantastic. And I see Dr. Patricia Rogers, you here with us. She says, hello, ladies. You all rock, and so do you. I mean, you're just amazing, Dr. Patricia Rogers, and we so appreciate you for all you do in the world to make the world a better place. And we thank you for getting our amazing book. Thank you for purchasing this book. And Dr. Patricia Rogers, we know that you're known all over the world. So would you please share our book, share this amazing empowerment book with all the folks you know, and tell them to come on in and get in where they fit in this thing we call the empowered me, because the empowered me is going to help the empowered you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love and light to Dr. Patricia Rogers. We thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to Barbara H. Smith for purchasing our book. We simply love you. And please, you're known all around the world as well, especially over in Kenya. They salute, they do this amazing dance for Miss Barbara. So Barbara, send this out to your friends too. And we absolutely love and thank you as well. So ladies, let's talk about how you felt last night. Okay, how you felt last night when we had a meeting and we talked about the fact that our book was getting ready to come out. Okay, and there was a lot of excitement in the room. I heard somebody was up dancing and doing all kind of stuff. They were just praising. So Pastor, tell us how you felt last night. How was the anticipation? You know, were you nervous? Were you shaking? Were you praising? What were you doing?
I was celebrating, and one of the reasons why I was celebrating is because here's the opportunity to be a part of an amazing book, being able to share my story that will help to get somebody else moving in the right direction, maybe to write their own book or to even start journaling some parts of their life and keeping up with it, because that's a great way to keep family and friends in the loop of what's going on with
Yes.
you, and to keep us remembering what's going on. So I was just celebrating. I was excited. I couldn't wait till this morning. I was like, where am I going to post that? What do I post? I was writing stuff, scratching out stuff, rewriting stuff. And, it's just exciting. Starting something new is always empowering. Okay. And I
Awesome.
just couldn't wait to get with the rest of the ladies and start our walk as far as making this a bestseller today.
Yes, yes. And again, folks, we just simply thank you for everybody that's coming through, getting your books. It it couldn't be any more special than to have all of you along with us to make this a number one international best-selling book. And Dr. Daphne, a lot of people say, and Pastor Dorothy, a lot of people say, well, you want to be a number one international best-selling book. And yes, we want that. But our main thing was to empower people worldwide. And Pastor Dorothy and I, we're here in the United States, and we know a lot of people all over the world, as do you, Dr. Daphne. What was one of the biggest things that you felt last night when we had the meeting and we were getting ready for today? What was going through your mind?
It was a mixture of feelings, obviously anxiety because you do not know how it would be received by the audience, but then there was excitement, there was thanksgiving for it because in my story I do share that how I went through things as a mom, become a mompreneur, and especially that all glory to God that I am still mobile, I still move when all hopes were given up completely on me 19 years ago. So for me, it's like amazing that I still can attend to my family, my kids. I'm mobile. I don't use, never used any, what do you call it, is clutches, wheelchair, or any surgeries, nothing. And this is the power of God if you only surrender. So yesterday also I surrendered to his name, to his glory, because nothing would be possible without the Almighty having worked in my life. But we need
Yes.
to surrender. Without surrender, he never pushes himself.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm loving it. So let's talk about 959. 959. No, let's back up. Let's back up to 950, right? Because the amazing visionary Mrs. Shirley Murphy, along with Madame Allison McDaniels, was on the line doing the show with me, all the way from Australia. Madame Medetula Kima was on, all the way in Georgia. Madam Jennifer McNeil was on, all the way in Virginia. Madam Marie Conte was trying to join, and we went live. What was going through your mind, Pastor, when you saw that we went live and we was like, it was a countdown. We were doing our thing, and bam, we was in the show, and it was time. It was 10 o'clock for people to go grab the book.
I had a doctor's appointment, so I couldn't be on the show.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was actually just watching, and I was like, "Oh man, wait a minute, I gotta post." I said, "Well, okay, I can't be on the show, I can't talk about it, but I need to at least start posting." So I started looking for the material that I needed,
Yes.
and I was like, and in my mind, I was like, "Okay, people, come on, go to the link, go to the link. Come on, get the book, get the book." And like as you said, not so much because we just want to sell the book itself, but
Yeah.
there are some amazing stories in there. Once I purchased my book, guess what? I started reading it. Okay. Now,
Yes.
I help a lot of authors get to the bestsellers list, but I don't often read all of those books. But here's a book that I'm in. So I'm going to read
Right.
this book and find out what everybody is talking to. And you'd be surprised at the tips. I call them tips and gems and nuggets that are in there that you can utilize for yourself. And
Exactly.
even even reading the stories, I line up with some of the stories that are being told. I can
Mhm.
relate to those stories as well.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Dr. Daphne, it's 10 minutes till you see us come up on the show. What's going through your mind?
It was a beautiful feeling. You could really see the bond of unity and the strength. Yes, even I too missed that show. That's why I'm out here on this other. I wasn't going to miss the opportunity. And especially to be on Dr. Lotus's sessions, why not? There's so much power, there's so much life, it's just beautiful. So it was really that unity, that bonding, that yes, we were away from the main camera, but yet in the background we were supporting you guys with our prayers and contacting our different people that you need to grab this book, it is important, you will love it, really worth a read. So go for it today. It's a special offer of $2.99, so why not just grab it?
That's right. I love it. I love it. And so, to all the authors, we love you and we appreciate you and we congratulate you. And we're so happy to be one in the number. in this amazing book called The Empower Me. And so, for all of you that are watching us around the world, we want to thank you. And those of you that's going to hit the replay, those of you, many of you are receiving this broadcast on your cell phone and you're chiming in and you're purchasing the book. We want to say we love you and we appreciate you. And here is a quick message from all the authors. We thank you and we appreciate you for connecting with us. Visionary author Shirley Murphy. The fabulous one, fabulous Camilla. Allison, Dr. Daphne Curry. That's with Dr. Taylor. The Empowered Me. Get your book all day long. All right, and we are back. We are back. So, as we start to wrap up this session of the Empowered Me broadcast, our love, our light goes out to all of you around the world. We welcome you to get your copy, purchase it, follow, Dr. Patricia Rogers, follow, these amazing other men and women all around the world that's getting this book, that's sharing this book out with their loved ones. This makes a great Valentine's Day book, Dr. Daphne. I hadn't even thought about Valentine's Day, but here's a book, The Empowered Me. And you see our letters are in red because we've all spoken from the heart. So can you share some final words of wisdom as to how this book for you has come from the heart and why it's going to make a great Valentine's Day gift to a loved one?
Sure. It would make a wonderful gift for Valentine's Day because, especially in my chapter, I share the bond of unity of a couple, how we bonded at the time, how we supported, and also the extended families and friends, how they supported us in that traumatizing days when really we were losing hope. Even as believers, we were giving up. We couldn't just concentrate. When trauma hits you, you cannot focus. It's difficult to pray. And how family and friends come by your side. And love is not only of a man and a woman. When we speak about Valentine's Day, love is much more deeper. And you need to extend that love not only to your girlfriend or boyfriend, but also to your partners, to your parents, your children, because if love is at the core of your life, I tell you, nothing is impossible. So love yourselves, love one another, just as Christ has loved us and given up his life for us. Thank you.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Chi-Town! Look, Chi-Town, Dubai just came in. Woo! Chi-Town, what do you have to say, Pastor Dorothy Mae Ross? Why does this book, it's such a heartfelt book, why does this book make such an amazing gift now and even especially throughout the year and on Valentine's Day? Unmute, Doc.
Yeah,
Unmute, Pastor.
one of the things that we do is we are, when it comes to buying gifts, we really just don't know what to buy people anymore. Okay, we're giving out gift cards. I looked the other day and I've got 10 gift cards. Okay, there's not too many things that people can buy me. So for the holidays, I started buying books. Okay, just listening to the conversation of my loved ones, I started buying books that I know that they would read. So this book would be a great gift. Even the title should cause somebody to want to pick it up and start reading The Empowered Me. So how do I empower myself? What is it all about? What does it mean to be empowered? You don't have to look it up on Google. Just read the book and you will figure it out. So it's a great gift to give at any time, not only for Valentine's Day, for birthdays, as the summer comes in, people are out on the beach and what have you. Give them a book to take with them to read, you know. And as we put together even books for our loved ones, some of the younger generation, stuff a book in a bag and give it to them, okay? And let them read about how to empower themselves because of how we've done it, okay? My son gave me a plaque that says, "Oh my God, my mom was right about so many different things." We know they don't listen to us, but when they get their own kids, guess what? They begin to listen when they get their own kids. So give them a book.
I love it. I love it. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I think this book is a timeless piece of knowledge and wisdom and love that will enhance your life no matter what time of the year you share this book. And I want to take an opportunity to invite you to get your book today. Get your book and share it with someone that you care about, someone that matters to you. I always say on the Ignite Show, share it with your friends and your frenemies. Why? Because sometimes those frenemies that you think are frenemies can turn out to be some of your very best friends, especially if they read books like The Empowered Me, that's packed with life-changing stories that can change their life and that can change the relationship that they have with you, and not only you, but the rest of the world, to make this world a better place to be. So get your book today and share it with those all around the world. So fantastic. So with no further ado, we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this broadcast. We want to thank those of you that's watching this on replay. We want to thank those of you that had something to say, and we want to thank those of you that had nothing to say, but you shared this along the way. We appreciate you and we love you, and may the Most High bless you and your family and your friends and your frenemies too. And we'll see you later on the next show, the Lotus Crochet Ignite Show. We're going to be doing this pretty much all day, coming to you in all different types of time zones, sharing with you these amazing authors in the books set up just for you. At $2.99, this is a true find. Get your book on Amazon today, and we thank you and we love you, and we'll see you later. This book is an amazing book just for you and those that you want to give it to. Give this book